had a farm, and we could run and jump and play and do hard things. Oh, yeah, well, I did my part. For example, I went to the chicken house and picked up all the eggs that the chickens laid that day. And then I could look up at the sky. Way north, it seemed like it was the North Pole. Mom kept things going along with Dad. And it was just a great place to be in. We had 2 huge trees very close to the kitchen, I guess you'd say. We could just go and ponder and think of the God's being our way.
Did you have a boyfriend?
I had a boyfriend for a short while. It was like an overnight. When I woke up, I said, I'm not going to the Sisters of St. Joseph. I'm going to those Dominican sisters. And that's where I've been ever since. I knew about the Dominican sisters from my family. And God's way of doing things. I would love to go on the little hill up from the house that we lived in and just admire the beauty of nature and do whatever I could do to help Mom, especially since I was the oldest. Mm-hmm. And I guess I'm still here.
What did you do?
Music. From morning till night.
Did you give like piano lessons?
Many, many, many. And the superiors, on the whole, waited for whatever I could bring in from my piano lessons and organ lessons. It's been a long time. I wouldn't trade him off for anything.
There he is on the wall. Your dad?
Yeah, that's their wedding day. It was very different. And I had to be careful what I said and did.
What do you think God wants to say to us?
Love one another as I have loved you.
Some people don't know how to pray. What would you say to them?
I'm still learning how to pray.
Do you have any tips for young people like me?
There are many things that you can look at and get information to help you if you really want it.
She said that there have been a lot of changes in religious life. The question now is, are we moving in the right direction?
I think we have to keep trying and go along with whatever comes. Sometimes, I could wish that it would be what I would call closer to heaven, closer to God. Other times, I'm just very grateful to be where I am in this big chair. Chris.
She's a very good friend of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kristen.
Chris is the one that keeps me online.
That's right.
When you were in the charismatic prayer group,
You prayed a lot.
it's a certain kind of prayer, right? Did you put your hands up and
Oh, sure.
you did?
We used our hands.
Praise.
We
Song.
used whatever we had.
Yes, yes.
So that's very Dominican, praying many different ways, right? Like in the 9 ways of prayer of
Yeah.
St. Dominic.
For Dominic, Catherine, Augustine, Mario, and a God Squad. Is how we said it.
We consider you a wisdom figure. So do you have any last words of advice for us younger people?
Just know that God shows the way to us, and that's the best way that we can have a happy life.